Hey, this is Jeff Wick, editor of the Fayette County Record newspaper. We are here in scenic downtown Warrenton, right off of 237, here at Outlaws BBQ. And turn around, Pancho. The theme of this place is Outlaw style, baby. And Andy, I think you missed the memo on this. This was not the kind of outlaw style we were looking for. That's a heck of a shirt. We are here with Shane, Sharon, and Jason, who run this wonderful barbecue place. Just opened a month here in Warrenton. Hot off the presses, we've got the first copy of the Fayette County Record. There you go, sir.
Thank you.
I think we'll maybe talk about some of the headlines in the paper, and then if you would walk us around this wonderful place. Hey, check out this pit, a perfect place to maybe spread out the news. And let's talk about some of the headlines before we talk about some barbecue. Andy,
Sure.
Why don't you talk about some of the headlines today? Pancho, come on in here.
Well, big news today is a house burned down in High Hill on Sunday. House belonged to Elgin Christianek, a businessman over in Schulenburg, and started from a lawnmower that exploded. You can read about that on the front page. Then we have a couple stories here about the Fayette County and the city of LaGrange raising some questions about how all this disaster aid is that's coming into the county, how it's going to be split up. The County Emergency Management Coordinator, Janet Kerrigan, she's questioning why Bastrop County is getting, seems to be getting a lot more money than Fayette County is going to be getting with all this disaster aid. So you can read about that. We also have a wonderful story by Elaine Thomas about the old Perry store in LaGrange. Many people who are in their 30s and 40s and older remember this old five and dime store that was in LaGrange, and the manager, Melvin Schilling, I'm sure it's going to bring back a lot of memories, so I encourage everybody to pick up a copy of the paper. What else we have, Pancho?
Oh, I got a big story here about Round Top. Disappointed, as I often am, about its placement in the paper, but it's another Freedom of Information Act request. This one for all the financial records from the town. So the pot continues to bubble. And also, beautiful young woman, Lauren White, oboist. She's at Festival Hill this summer. And a nice feature about her.
Great roundup of upcoming weekend events. A lot of Independence Day themed stuff coming up. Columnist Florian Kanya makes his triumphant return to the paper. Another great story by him. Ton of stuff in today's copy of the edition of the Record on newsstands throughout the county later this afternoon. But first copy is right here on the barbecue pit at Outlaws BBQ. And Shane and Sharon, why don't y'all tell us a little bit about how this place got started?
Well, we got started. I've been wanting to do a barbecue business for the last few years. I started cooking barbecue competition style 27 years ago. Was 18 years old. Had some friends ask to help them with the barbecue cook-off, and I've never turned back. Barbecue is my love. I'll eat barbecue every day, and as long as it's not mine. When I cook it, I don't want to eat it.
Oh, really? That's interesting.
I eat it though. It's tasty.
What's the outlaw part?
Yes, outlaw style. What does outlaw style mean?
Well, the Outlaws is kind of the way I grew up. My dad and my uncle were outlaw bikers. They rode Harleys and they ran around like the outlaws, and that's what I knew when I grew up. And you know, the tattoos and everything, you know, just fit the name. And,
Whereabouts did you grow up?
I grew up in Giddens.
Yeah.
And we moved to Giddens whenever I was 7 years old. My dad was in the military before that in Colorado, and of course we came for the oil boom.
Yeah, that's what I was about to ask.
Right.
Oil boom,
And then when he met my family, I'm from Servin, so you know I was the prim and proper one, and went to the parochial school. And so then when he started dating me, we're high school sweethearts from age 17.
Wow.
And so
Was your daddy thrilled?
he was more than thrilled. So he was definitely the outlaw in our family. So hence the name continues.
Yeah. Okay, good.
You won him over with some good barbecue, though, huh?
Yes,
Right.
most definitely.
Me and Jason been friends since we was 10, 11 years old, and you know, we ran around kind of in high school. We were the Outlaws.
Some of the nicest outlaws you could ever meet.
We enjoy visiting with people, meeting different people. I like for people to come to me and say, hey, we're from, Kentucky or wherever. And it's just a good feeling to meet different people from all over the place. We've done the World Championship Barbecue Cook-Off representing Lee County and Bastrop County for 10 years straight.
Wow.
2015, we won 4th in the world with our ribs. Out of 281 entries.
Wow.
Where was that?
In Houston, Texas.
Yeah. Who did the paint job on your cooker?
His name is Hiram Mendez from 3 Shots Garage in Luland, Texas.
That's fantastic.
Fantastic. Yeah.
I don't have it hooked up, but there is a TV console in the middle that comes up out of there.
Oh my God.
And so me and the wife bought the place out here in Warrenton back in March, and we did our spring show for the antique show out here and did well, and now we're going full blast. Was a machinist for 23 years for Lico Industrial Plastics, and here we go.
Wow.
And I'll be back because I have a customer.
Oh. Yeah, we should say, we've been waiting out here for quite a while. There's been a steady stream of folks getting barbecue here. So people are starting to, just 1 month in, people are really starting to discover this place.
On a Thursday.
On a Thursday. Talk about hours of operation out here. It's not every day.
No, sir. It's Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and every other Sunday. Thursday, Friday, Saturdays 11 to 6. Sundays are 11 to 2. You're more than welcome to call in orders to go. Our number is 979-540-0712. And we offer brisket, sausage, ribs, baked potatoes, chicken, chopped beef, sandwiches.
Potato salad, beans.
And all that information is in an ad that's regularly appearing in the Fayette County Record, so you can find that number and those details too. But now those world famous ribs, I think there's some on the pit, right?
Yes.
Let's go check those out. Oh, look at that.
Look at that.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. And you got briskets wrapped up in butcher paper right there,
Yes,
right?
Yes, sir.
Some people use foil, but
A lot of people use foil. I use the butcher paper because, as you can see, the grease just holds in the moisture.
What can you share any secrets to good ribs, or is that all the secret?
Well, the secret is to make them tender. The tenderer, the better. I cook mine for about 3.5 hours, and then we put a little sauce on them at the end, and people seem to enjoy them.
they look great.
Here's Frank Hillbolt, one of the councilmen from Round Top here. He said it's
Round
good
Top
stuff.
celebrity right here.
Oh yeah. Hi y'all. Thank you. The barbecue's excellent. I come back as often as I can.
Thank you, Frank.
And I'm back again today. Y'all get some.
Well, let's check out the rest of the setup
All right.
over here.
Just watch your steps.
I'm not going to go in because it's too crowded.
No. Just down where.
Thank you. Well, at least you got some nice air conditioning in here.
Yeah, until the sun comes out real hard, then it's hard to keep up. We're going to be in here hopefully just another month or two, and then we'll be moving to our building right behind here. It's about getting contractors.
And then you'll be a full service restaurant.
Yes, then we'll be a full service restaurant. I'm applying for my beer and wine license, and then we can go full blast.
Yeah, you got some nice
back
tables.
over there.
He's cutting on some brisket back there.
That's a good looking brisket.
Look at that.
Yeah, y'all folks need to come down here to Warrenton and get some of this barbecue.
That looks good.
Cool.
Well, you think we might get to try a little of this?
Oh, yeah, I think that's what he's cutting up.
And Sharon, you've got some other expansion plans out here too.
He's going to want a whole chicken.
Oh, awesome. Look at that. Chicken, sausage.
The ribs were on the pit, and
This
brisket
beautiful
is right there.
brisket is right there.
And Sharon, you've got some expansion plans out here beyond the barbecue world, right?
Yes, yes. The little greenhouse that's known as the DOS greenhouse field out here. So I'm going to take the greenhouse and I'm going to turn it into a boutique of resale and retail items. And so I'm hoping to have it open by the fall show as well. So I get to follow my dream as well.
So what's your favorite thing that they make?
I think the best is probably the ribs, but personally I also like the stuffed potatoes.
Stuffed potato. So that'd be a baked potato with.
A stuffed potato is a baked potato, and then you can have either the chopped beef, or I think they also put sausage on it, but I like the chopped beef. And then of course it has the cheese and the butter and the sour cream and all the goodies on it. And I can normally make 2 to 3 meals out of it because they're huge. So definitely get your money's worth.
We're gonna make our way back over to the table here under some nice shade trees. And here's their full menu right here on the board. Bunch of different options, bunch of different sides. And as we learned the other day, Outlaws BBQ is going to be catering the event over at the compound this Saturday, Mark Massey's event, the Independence Day event. So if you don't get a chance to come out here, you can try it on Saturday over there in Round Top.
We have a big fireworks show out there in Round Top.
Big fireworks show, yeah. And I mean, this entire area is gearing up for a big kind of extended 4th of July weekend and midweek next week. And the Fayette County Record will have comprehensive coverage. Andy's planning to maybe hit multiple events.
Yeah, for 4th of July, there's going to be the big, Muldoon always has their big parade and 4th of July celebration. I'm going to try to make it out there in the morning and then head out to St. John to the annual St. John picnic that's always held on 4th of July for dinner in the afternoon.
Yeah, and new Fayette County Judge, or Fayette County Judge-elect Joe Weber is going to be speaking out in St. John. We're just talking about some of the July 4th events. And we mentioned y'all are cooking at the compound, right?
Yes, yes, sure are, sure
Found
are.
that out the other day. Now, did you talk about trucks being able to pull through here?
No, we didn't
And
mention
it says bikers welcome.
Yes, yes. The trucks are welcome to any of the big 18-wheelers. They're able to pull into this first driveway up here, and that way they can have more than enough room to come through.
Have you seen one do it yet?
No. So that's why we want to be sure and mention it.
Yeah.
But
And
bikers are welcome. Basically, anybody is welcome.
yeah, good.
Yeah, no, there's the greenhouse, that's greenhouse. That'll be a boutique shop, retail and resale shop here here shortly. Another thing going on this weekend is over in Schulenburg, the Texas Polka News is having a big concert from noon until 10:30 p.m. I think 5 or 6 bands are playing. I'll be there all day. Poncho's calling it the Hanyak. What were you calling it? The
Hanyak Hullabaloo.
The Hanyak Hullabaloo. I'll be down there this weekend too, so look for all that stuff coming up in the next few issues.
Yeah. And I feel honored standing next to these two guys, national award-winning journalists. We had that in the paper a couple weeks ago. What did you win for, Poncho?
Was it humorous column?
It was humorous column. Yeah, every once in a while you say something funny and put it down on paper. And Andy, national award-winning photographer now for his breaking news photography.
Yes, it was.
Congratulations to you both.
Appreciate it.
How about I get y'all a barbecue lunch?
I'll take it. I'll take it.
Right on, brother.
And they are getting together at your place right now.
Yeah, it smells awesome. Anything else you'd want people to know about this place, Sharon?
Well, of course, we are open for all of the antique shows. We do have vendor spots open. If anybody wants to contact us for vendor spots, we do still have vendor spots available.
That's right, because y'all own this whole lot here. And,
Yes.
And rent it out during the show.
Yes, definitely. And so when the antique shows happen, we are booming here as well.
I can imagine. It would be nuts.
Yes, yes. In fact, you know, like you said, we just purchased the place the first part of March, and so we were thrown into it for that first spring show. But we are ready for the fall show now, so we do know what we're doing this time around. So, but it did go well.
And like we said earlier, we're just on 237 here in Warrenton. Y'all got a lot of signs out by the road, barbecue, open. It is a little hard to see the trailer from the road because of these beautiful trees, but look for those flags and that'll show you where to turn in.
But if you're coming from LaGrange, it's right before where the third base used to be. Right before there now it's Yaya Girls, but on the left-hand side.
Yes.
So for everybody coming from LaGrange, real easy to find.
Right between St. John's Church and Yaya Girls.
Yeah, there you go.
And if you miss one of the driveways, you can turn
There's
into the
always
second
another
one.
one.
That's
That's
right. That's what I keep telling people.
And y'all were in operation in Giddings for a while, right?
Yes.
So people may remember, were y'all called Outlaws BBQ there as well? Okay.
Yes. We were at the peanut mill in Giddings for a little over 2 years.
Okay.
So they may remember us from there. We have quite a big following from Giddings. And so we do get quite a few of those people then on Saturday.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Well, let's wind this up, and then we can eat after.
That's true, yeah. We can eat
I
after
think it's
we
coming
close
out
it.
actually right now.
Oh, is it coming out? All right. Oh, look at that. Look at that.
Perfect timing.
Let's get a shot of this wonderful place of barbecue.
He just kind of did it the buffet style.
Awesome. Oh, look at
Give
that.
us some brisket, some sausage, some chicken, and as soon as the ribs are done, we'll bring the ribs out.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
So while we get ready to dig into this, we'll sign off. We're gonna actually throw this shirt on the pit and burn that thing up. We're gonna find an Outlaws BBQ shirt for Andy when we're done eating. And thanks for watching. Thanks for supporting these great local businesses. Come out here and try some Outlaws BBQ. Find out why it's outlaw style, and we'll see you next time.
Yeah, we're linking to Outlaws has a Facebook page, and we're linking it to it in this video. And you can also find us at FayetteCountyRecord.com, or just look for us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube. All these videos go to YouTube. So thanks so much for watching, and thanks for reading the paper.